Okay, dropshippers. So today I'm going to share with you what other dropshippers aren't sharing when it comes down to Facebook ads. Because everybody says the same thing. Yeah, Facebook wants you to make money. They really want you to make money. If you make money, they make money. No, that's not how it works. Facebook makes money no matter what. You're going to invest, you're going to try to make money. And every time you invest, they're making money. You're not. If you end up making money, then great. Happy for you. They're glad in a way because you're making actually they don't really care. They have billions of dollars. It's just nice for you. So today I'm going to explain why I do a certain things in a certain structure compared to something else. Because Facebook, obviously everyone is advantage plus optimization, no interest, no nothing. I don't know in what world those dropshipper live, but even me in 2025, all of my best products, all of my best campaigns have been with interest targeting. Some rare occasion, no interest worked amazing and probably at a like very high scale, but at a low scale, most often than not, interest has been working more. And there's a lot of options that Facebook want you to click, 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 click. Why? Because they want you to spend your money. So the more option you click, the more expensive it's going to be, and the more money they're making. So they don't really care what you make. They just care about how much they're making. So those are the little things that I'm going to share with you. Obviously, this is not a full on strategy from A to Z. If you want me to make a strategy like that, where I show my complete testing strategy on Facebook step by step, please like and comment the video and comment strategy. If you do this and we have a good amount of views, a good amount of likes, I'm going to make a whole entire video about it, even though it takes me hours. I don't care at this point. Just I want support from you guys and I'm going to support you back. Okay. So let's start with the first thing. So we're going to go in campaign, and on here, you create your first campaign. And there's this thing right here. So campaign budget, ad set budget doesn't really matter, to be honest. It just depends on your strategy. I've seen more stability with ad set budget at the starting level, but at the skilling level, CBO works amazingly well. So you just choose whatever fits the most with your strategy. After that, so this is where things starts to become a little bit more interesting. So this is the first thing. This thing right here, I hate this. Further the limit of your ads. So I want to do things myself with my own hand. And as you can see, look how Facebook is smart. Use as a suggestion will also reach people beyond your gender setting when it's likely to improve. They basically use fancy word to say, oh no, but we want you to stay in all, but we'll put a check on here, so you need to uncheck it if you want only men, because if you check it, it's the same thing as going to all. That's basically what it is. So they really try to push their narrative, and that's not the one that has been working for me. So if you're only targeting men, only target men and on target this. Simple as it is. And they're going to say, oh, you're reaching less people. Your audience is 76%. Like this score, I never in my life have 100% of a score on here. This is the most useless score that exists in the world. I've never seen someone with 100 that works well, or if people try to have 100, they're just doing something wrong. You don't know ads enough. After that, here you'll do interest. So there's nothing wrong with this. On here, that's the only moment. Placements, this is the only moment where I'll let Facebook do his thing, because it's on Facebook, let's say, options. So on here, you're choosing the gender, but if your product is for men, then why would you choose woman or all? Like you're just overspending, and Facebook wants to overspend your money. But on here, it's like Facebook knows more than you, the placement that works the best. So I'm not going to choose a specific placement. Instead, I'm going to let the algorithm. So that's the only thing where I see a pro of letting the algorithm. But the rest is like it's definitely not worth it. The other thing is going to be this right here. So let's come on here and you're going to see this. Okay. You come down, you edit media, and you come and what you're going to do is you're going to do enhance. So as you can see, look, all of those options. Turn off, turn off, turn off, turn off, turn off, turn off, turn off. All of them. Like this is worthless. This I don't know if Facebook is getting better and you know I'm gonna explain this because I'm so I'm so angry to angry to be honest because it's just they just want you to spend your money, your hard-earned money, and after that you're like, yeah, but Facebook ad doesn't work for me. No, it's because you're following what every like Facebook advertiser tell you. I'm telling you right now, you don't know how many times I called Facebook as a just a customer representative. They say no, do this, do that, or let it spend more money let it spend more money. I'm like, okay, but it's been like 4 days. Yeah, you need 7 days window. So you're going to tell me that after 7 days it will magically start making money? No, that's some crazy stuff. Like if you have a winning product or you have a good product with good creative, you should start getting sales at least at half of your break even point. So if let's say you're spending your break even is $50 at $25 you just should get a sale, and at worst at $50 you should get a sale, and after it will optimize a little by little, but not the way that they say oh no, let it run for a week. Guys, if it's running for a week and it hasn't made a sale yet, it will not magically start making sales. This is just the way it is. And the other thing, first of all, those options, they never make sales. They just never. 99% of the time, those options, what works the best on Facebook is going to be your feed and Instagram stories. That's just what it is. This is where it's going to make your money, spend your money. And all those options are going to be way off, way too strange. Look at here, showing other product on here. This as a drop shipper, maybe as a brand, if you have time and you want to put nice audio and things like that, nice music in the background, you want to customize it, obviously that could be good. But as a drop shipper, like pure hardcore drop shipper, this is the most useless thing that I have ever seen. And that's what you don't want to do. You don't want to do any of those things. As you can see, Advantage Creative, 5/9. Why it's oh, and again, we spoke that with a student. Like now it doesn't show it, but normally it depends your account, to be honest. There's a little box that appears here and it's like AI resizing. Every time we check that, the image doesn't look as good. It's just horrible. So we always check original. Always check original. This is the best option. So when you come here, you're going to make sure also put your budget and look. Basically, you'll spend an average of $20 per day with a maximum of $30 per week, $35, and your maximum of 140 per week. So they're going to spend more certain days, more other days. But like I said, this needs to be off. And again, on certain accounts, because on this account it doesn't show it, but on some of my accounts, when you click ad set budget, there's a little square here that says oh, do you still want to do CBO? If it's working for you, you say no. They try to force you a narrative, and that narrative just doesn't work. And they work sometimes, but they don't work most of the time. So placements on here, that's okay. Further limit the reach, and look how smart they are. Further limit the reach of your ads. So basically, it means that if you click here, we are going to limit your reach. Why on hell would Facebook put a feature that is going to limit your ads? What is the point? No, that feature right here, having this right here is the best options, but they don't want you to get that option. They want you to get the normal setup so you can become their guinea pig and make their AI software getting better. And even though you will lose a lot of money, even though you'll not make a profit, It's okay, because at the end of the day, their data, their software is going to be better. And when big advertisers are going to use it in the future, when it's going to be optimized, they're going to make a lot of money. But you, as a small entity, as a small businessman, it's just not going to do anything good for you. And it's okay. Facebook makes billions of dollars, so he doesn't care about the small fish in the sea. No, I don't care. I use this because I know that it works. You know, and there's a thing. Everybody that watches my videos and my brother's videos are drop shippers. Don't don't go speak about ads with agencies. If you speak with ads with agencies, they're going to say something different because they have brands. They work with brands. They work with something that is established. You are going to speak with people that are have their first winning product. And if you speak to a dropshipper, let's say I speak with a dropshipper, I speak with someone that has their first winning product or starting to create their first winning product or find it, but they're not there yet. So they're even further away from the brands. So you, the person that is watching this video right now, that is a drop shipper, because this video is going to be pushed for drop shippers. Are you going to get the information from an agency owner that is helping brands to get a lot of money? No. And that was on one of my biggest mistake that I did when I started drop shipping with Facebook ads. I used to go get my information with coaches, like, oh, you're selling a lot of courses and made 10 million on ads. Maybe you know about ads, or agency owners. What do you know? And now I tried to mix like a strategy with all those information, and it didn't work. So I started getting my information from dropshippers. You're a dropshipper, you need to get your information from dropshippers. You're an agency owner, you need to get your information from agency owners. You're a consultant and you sell courses, whatever, you need to get your information from a consultant that sells courses or whatever. This is just what it is. Seems simple, but it's not, because everybody has a different type of mentality, and it's normal because they deal with different kind of people. The people that watch my videos um are going to be drop shippers. So I need to show them as a drop shipper, how do I run ads and what works for me. Maybe for an agency owner, they're going to say, no, this thing is not good. It's going to actually limit the reach of your ads. This is better. Why? Because that person that he's going to say that to has a store with probably hundreds of thousands of orders. He has the God Greek data behind him with like so many emails, so many SMS, so many phone numbers, whatever. He has everything. So they're going to be able to make more money with Facebook using the existing customer base. So that's a completely different thing. But you, as a dropshipper who never had a client, who's just trying to figure out a product, is that option the best thing for you? You have nothing to give to Facebook. So Facebook, there's two ways that it works. The first way is like you give them a lot of data and they're going to give you a lot of clients because they know your client already based on your data. Or two, you're trying to stick something in the wall, and that's what we're trying to do. But, you know, it's not just like random things. It's like we try to pinpoint certain direction that are high likely going to work for us in order to find pocket of audiences that are going to make us some money, and then we can eventually collect that data to build that brand and use that for Facebook to grow us even further. But at first it's just like sticking things and see what sticks and what doesn't. And if you're smart, the thing that doesn't stick, you're not going to spend a lot of money, and the thing that does stick, you're going to double down and you're going to make more money. So that's just what it is. So yeah, guys, please, for the love of God, make sure that you know what you're doing, you follow a dropshipper strategy, and you don't go through all those advertising option and all those things with like oh yeah, let Facebook spend all your hard-earned money and choose whatever gender, whatever option, because definitely all is not enough. They need to put all, like basically say men, but also add women with this check. They made things complicated because they want you to be their guinea pig. And I'm going to say it again. Facebook doesn't want you to make money. If you make great, but they're not your friends. They have billions of investors, billions of people running ads. So they don't care about you. Well, it's actually millions of people running ads, but it makes billions at the end of the year. Okay, guys. So this is the video of today. Hopefully you've learned a lot. If you want me to make, again, like I said, a full-blown strategy on how do I test as a dropshipper, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment the word strategy. So wish you all an amazing rest of your day. Take care and peace out.